Well, happy Friday, and here we are. Welcome to Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling network on the planet. I'm your hostess, Wrestling with Honey, and this is the Honey Smackdown Watch Along. We got King of the Ring tournament action, Queen of the Ring tournament action. Let's get right into it, shall we?
Hey guys, my name is Jade Cargill, and you are watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling network on the planet.
What is up, guys? Wrestling with Honey here. Welcome to our Honey Smackdown Watch Along. We are in the house tonight for the next 2 hours, and we are going to be talking and watching all things SmackDown. So feel free to follow along with me. I also just jumped off of a WWT live literally about 20 minutes ago and scoffed down some quick dinner in time to witness the shenanigans that are definitely going to be happening tonight, which I'm almost positive of. If you saw my honey pot predictions on my socials, make sure you check those out. We'll be talking about our predictions and who we think is going to win tonight. We can get into all of it. And they are in Wilkes-Barre, PA. And it is going down today. Shout outs to everybody already in the chat, Brandon Stevens and Boza as well. As I said, I just jumped off of WWT Live really quick. Also, just wanted to give a huge shout out to the WWT Live crew because today marked the milestone of 300 episodes. If you didn't check that out, make sure you guys do. And we always appreciate all of your support and all of your love here at WWT. I'm very honored and proud to be a part of this WWT family for the last couple months. It's already going on a few months now. So, just time is just flying, and it's, must mean that we're definitely having fun. And I hope you are too. Boza says SmackDown is in Wilkes-Barre, PA today. Yes, indeed. Matt, good to see you as always. MDB, welcome back, sir. Hashtag Honey Smackdown is right. And we have our general manager, Mr. Nick Aldis, in the house, and he's got the mic. So let's see what he's got to say. Cheers to WWT for 300 episodes. And thank you all for joining me. Hope you got your popcorn ready. Hope you got your snacks ready. Hope you got your beverages ready, because it is going to be pretty lit tonight, I think. The undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion is arriving to the ring. He has been announced and scheduled to be here. Let's see what is next in this new book, the book of Cody Rhodes, being that, one story has finished and that means another one begins. So here we go. We already began in Lyon, France with Backlash, and his one-on-one with AJ was pretty damn good. Oh my God, what a suit. Oh my God, what a suit. This man in his suits, y'all. I can't take it. Here we go. Whoa! You already know what time it is. So, as I said in the intro, we do have Queen of the Ring tournament action tonight. We have Nia Jax versus Naomi, Piper Niven versus, pardon me. Bianca Belair versus Candice LeRae, and Piper Niven versus Jade Cargill. And as I said before, Naomi versus Nia Jax, which is a little strange, being that was not the card that we initially got at first. But I guess we'll see what the night brings, being that the big three, could it be possible that we see the big three or two out of the big three facing off by the finals of this Queen of the Ring tournament? I don't know. Possibly. It's quite possible, or at least the semifinals, being that they're all on the Smackdown brand. We still have also a King of the Ring tournament, 2 matches of those. We have Angelo Dawkins, who's taking the place of Bobby Lashley, Unfortunately, the Almighty is out due to injury, so he will not be in the house for the match. And in his place, Angelo Dawkins will be there, as well as he will be facing Tama Tonga, this will also be his debut, which I think is really, really interesting and makes for an interesting dynamic as far as Dawkins goes, being that if Bobby Lashley wasn't hurt, you know, what would the situation be then? But you know, unfortunately, accidents happen, and we wish the Almighty all the best of luck with his recovery. But and we also have Baron Corbin versus Carmelo Hayes, which is definitely, I think, going to be a very good match tonight. But let's see what the champion has to say. I call him the champion because, you know, originally my tribal chief was my champion. It's been a very long, long, sad month without our tribal chief. Some of you in the chat would know. Boza, good to see you. Matt, MDB, yep. So we have not my champion. Yes, there you go. And Boza says the final first round match is Tiffany Stratton versus Mia Yim, or Michin, as those would call her currently. Nick Aldis has congratulated the champion on his recent win against the Phenomenal One. Indeed. We must now turn our attention to the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event. Let's see. What are we getting at? Okay. Want to be a fighting champion and defend that belt as often as possible? Absolutely, rightfully so, I guess. Next challenger has been determined already. Here we go. Who is it? Oh my Jesus, y'all. So the rumors are true, and his next opponent is currently going to be the United States champion. How ironic. Only 2 title shots in 200 days. Almost practically 200 days. He's been U.S. champion for 188 days. You know what? This is beneath me. This disappoints me. I'm upset. I was really hoping that this music wouldn't play. Because I did see the rumors. We did discuss it on the WWT live show as well. Not really happy about this. I mean, we had said that it was possible, but I wasn't sure if it was true. This makes me very, very sad. I am not. And then to shake his hand, like, I'm not. Let's hear what this douchey has to say. Yeah, I said it. Clearly, you guys can see that I am not the biggest fan of Logan Paul. Not for it. Nope. I would say his podcast is all right. But other than that, don't care. So, Logan Paul. I wouldn't even listen to him. I wouldn't even say, you're the champion. First of all, you're the one who dictates. You're the one who dictates what happens around here. Paul Levesque era champion versus champion match. Am I hearing all of this correctly? Logan sucked, Chance, and I'm inclined to agree. I'm so underwhelmed. Lord. Let's go to the chat because I can't. What did Mia Yim say when she fell? MDB, you starting early. I mean, you've been with us all day, and I'm sure you've been. I mean, you might as well sleep in this podcast studio like all week. Boza, they are screwed. Why is he getting a championship match? Like, hell if I know, Boza. I don't even know, man. This is pathetic. This is terrible. This is sad. The greatest attraction in this company. Do you hear the words? Do you hear the caca that's coming out of this man's mouth right now? Pure, straight caca. He only defended that belt. Boza says he only defended that belt twice since November. Okay, 2 times in almost 200 days. And all of you people, not you guys specifically in the chat, but maybe some of you, but a lot of you who are watching, a lot of you I've seen on the IWC in the internet wrestling community and tweets and this and that, even though I'm not on Twitter, I see tweets, but I've had enough of this. Y'all are gonna officially stop and re-acknowledge my tribal chief, okay? Because my tribal chief should not be compared with the likes of a part-time champion, as far as, you know, how many title shots he's had in the span of a year or whatever the hell. That man has main evented WrestleMania more than Hulk Hogan ever has. He's main evented WrestleMania 9 times. He's defeated The Undertaker. He's won the Universal title. He's been the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. And he's had a whole bloodline and carried the industry on his back for 3 years. 3 years. And you had the nerve to call this man the part-time champion just because he showed up every 6 months or every 2 months or every other week if he wanted to. Guess what? He's earned that right, and he was running the biz for about the last 10 years. About the last 10 years. But here we are. And all of you little Loganites floating around in the internet, all of you little Loganites and prime drinkers are sipping that stuff way too much, and you know, I'm not sure what else you guys are sipping or smoking on, but this is your United States champion that you guys wanted, and here we are with two title defenses in 200 days. Explain that to me. Somebody make that make sense to me in the comments. I'm sorry, I just had to rant and rave on there real quick just about that situation, only because that's how I feel. Period. And you don't have to like it, but you damn sure will respect it. Boza says, I hate to say, but King and Queen of the Ring is a filler pay-per-view. They don't care. Unfortunately, I mean, I wouldn't want to call it a pay-per-view. I think Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring is something that they should have had consistently instead of skipping it for like a year. I'm not sure why they didn't bring it back consistently or consecutively, but I even when they had it as just a pay-per-view, I mean, I'll take it. You know, I mean, I always like the concept of King of the Ring. So, I mean, filler pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be entertaining as hell. And it's going to be a great event for sure, Boza. Javon, you and me both, my brother. You and me both. MDB, sorry about your damn luck. Yeah, clearly I have no luck tonight. This is... What a dumbass. Like this is what comes after. This is what comes after Roman Reigns. Like, I don't understand AJ Styles because he's an upper echelon wrestler. But Logan Paul, this just seems like completely disrespectful and a total downgrade. Total downgrade for the quality of championship match here. And then champion versus champion. Like, ugh, please. And anyway, back to the comments. Boza says Logan's getting these breaks because of his Prime deal. He's a piece of shit. He can go to hell. I'm sorry about cursing, honey. Listen, I curse. I speak the same language too. You know, I just try to keep it classy a little bit because I'm a lady sometimes. But you know, it has to come out for emphasis. It just has to. And I'm from the Bronx. I'm from New York. You know, it's more than liable to come out. Have they got lazy with Cody's reign already? I didn't want to say it. MDB says Cody's not running nothing but his mouth. Yeah, there's too much running to the mouth here for me. This segment has already gone on a little too long for me. But you know what? I will say this. The one thing I will say about Logan's appearance here tonight, I will also say that he's looking very serious. He's looking very pissed off. You know, he looks very aggressive. But that's it. Ooh. He said, "This ain't UFC. This ain't boxing. This ain't UFC or boxing, boy." He said, "You're gonna find out where you stand in this promotion." I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. They're gonna have to get me real interested the next couple weeks, because I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this main event. I'm not. I think this is a complete. And then from like, how do you do that? How do you disrespect AJ like that? I just don't. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. This is a watch long. This is how I feel. And you know, you have to get my initial reaction. It is what it is. I don't regret it, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's for sure. But I understand Logan Paul's the hot thing right now. But you know what? There's the same kind of thing that they did. What, as Boza said here, they might have gotten a little lazy when he faced Roman. Yeah. Now that he has the belt, like where are these title defenses? Like how do you go from I don't know. Champ versus Jam because Cody wants to be a fighting champion. Bitch, please. Yeah, I'm underwhelmed with this, and I don't even want to get into where it's gonna go with Priest. But all I know is that Priest is not gonna be no transitional champion after holding that Money in the Bank. After holding the Money in the Bank that long. Oh boy, here we go. And Naomi versus Nia Jax is going to be kicking the night off. This is going to be good. I have a feeling like no matter what, in this big 3 match, Damage Control is going to have something to do with all of these matches and could possibly cost them. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't believe Logan Paul. I can't believe it. Talk that talk, Logan. Get out of here, MDB. Do they miss Honey's tribal chief that bad? Logan is a part-time champion, but people are kissing his butt because of clicks. I'm just saying, man, it's not so much clicks. I think it's just, I don't know what it is that makes him so attractive for people. Like I thought that he was going to give me some progressive version of like a Dominic Mysterio effect where you see the growth in him as he progresses as a superstar. Because I thought he was in the lab and I thought he was in the ring and training and doing all of this and that. It doesn't seem like he's really doing much of that because he's just, it's like he's on vacation with the U.S. title. I don't understand it. I don't. Bosa says, I'm sure it'll be a great PLE, honey. I'm just frustrated that Logan is getting a shot at Cody. Yeah, I am too. I'm not going to lie. I think this is going to be my most this is probably going to be like my least favorite title defense for Cody. And Logan is kind of cooking in this promo. I don't know about cooking. He didn't really say much. Like it wasn't, nope. You will not get no praise. You will not get me to praise this man in any kind of way. It just won't happen. It just won't. But I'm not, I don't know. Like, is it me, guys? Like, talk to me. Is it me? Like, am I the only one who looks at that as like a straight up like slap in the face to AJ and a downgrade? Like granted, Bose, I said that you said that this could possibly be a filler pay-per-view, but I guess Logan's a filler U.S. champion. Are they gonna put like champion versus champion and then winner takes all? Like, I don't know what they're gonna do the next couple of weeks, but they have not so much time to get me invested, and I'm not sure what direction this is gonna go in. MDB says, I don't know why y'all acting like Logan ain't that dude in the ring though. Feel how you feel, but the boy got game. He's all right, but he hasn't done anything for me recently. Not for nothing. Nothing's been as good as since. Nothing has been as good as him being when he was in the Royal Rumble and he had that moment with Ricochet, or excuse me, WrestleMania, that Battle Royal or whatever, or even WrestleMania, his WrestleMania moments and his entrances. He's had better moments like that, but there's been no progression. I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't seen nothing from the man. He hasn't been in the ring that often. So how am I supposed to know that he got game? Hey, Dad, what's up? I'm frustrated. I would rather have Cody, Kevin, Randy versus the Bloodline. If they did this for Cody, what will they do for Damian? I don't know. There's a wide range of challengers and champions that they could have used for Cody, and there's a lot of potential for different competitors for Priest. But I just don't. I don't understand it. I don't understand the Logan Paul move. Last time Logan was in Saudi, he won the U.S. Championship. Just saying. So now he's gonna go into Saudi and then lose it with only 2 title defenses in 200 days. I don't know. Javon, I feel you. Boza says, I'm with you, honey. It's not like they don't care for King. It's like they don't care for King and Queen of the Ring because it's a quick turnaround after Backlash. Cooking, that's a stretch. Yeah. Lucha Logan is legit. He just beat 2 former world champions at WrestleMania 40. If that's what you want to call it, MDB. But you know what? There's just only one way to express how I feel about this, and I think y'all know what it is.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. It could have been anybody else.
This is bullshit.
Like,
why would that man play games with me? Why would you play games with me?
That's my question for you, Nick Aldis. What are you doing? What are you doing back there? Yes, and shout out to Alicia Taylor for her ring announcement debut this Friday on Smackdown. As you saw, if you might have tuned into our WWT live show where we pretty much highlighted her arrival to Smackdown, and we give her huge congratulations for her accomplishments and for making it to the main roster. She did very well in NXT. Can't wait to see what flavor she brings to Friday Night Smackdown as well. Oh, now you know this match is going to slap a little hard because it's family. Naomi sent her a tweet. Apparently, we discussed it on the show on WWT. But Naomi sent her a tweet and was like, "You're not invited to the cookout anymore," which is pretty funny. Boza says all of Cody's challenges that would have made sense are in the King of the Ring tournament on SmackDown. And it's also because we have a wide range of injuries. Like, I would have rather have seen somebody like Bobby Lashley get an opportunity, or Karrion Kross get an opportunity, as opposed to freaking Logan Paul. At least give somebody intimidating that's threatening on the level of a freaking tribal chief, if you could find that. Just saying. MGB says, if that's what I want to call it, that's what happened. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Mom says, hi, Mom. Oh, I saw a glitch. Somebody get to the bottom of it right now. Gotta get to the bottom of that right now. I need to see what happened there. I'm a total Like, I freaking love when these QR codes happen. Like, I love following rabbit holes and finding different clues and stuff and seeing where it leads. Last couple of QR codes led to some really, really eerie videos and audio even. There was one where there was a phone number involved as well, if you guys saw from Backlash. I love Naomi's outfit. I love that Nia Jax I'm just going to say this. I love that Nia Jax brought out her natural hair and her curly hair again. It reminds me of when she debuted on NXT. Very, very much. Oh, got the QR code. Yay. And down to the commercials. Boza says, so glad to see Alicia on Smackdown. Congrats, Alicia. Yes, indeed. Congrats, Alicia. Javon said, this has to be part of the Prime deal. Anthony, good to see you, brother. I guarantee that Tiffy Time interrupts this match and costs Naomi the match. Well, Tiffy Time has a Queen of the Ring match on her own, so Tiffy Time has got to make sure that she handles her business straight before she sticks her nose in anybody else's. Just saying. MDB says Nia Jax is dressed like the Bride of Cain in this attire. The Bride of Cain, I love it. Nia's going to kill Naomi. I honestly, yeah, I was just about to ask who you guys got, and it clearly seems like there's a lot of people in favor of Nia. Though I can definitely say that Javon is probably not a fan of Nia Jax winning this match, but she is definitely my prediction as well. Unfortunately for Javon, but fortunately for me, let's see. Nia Jax for the win. Dad says glitches are signs of things to come. Yes, they are. And apparently there was a message that was left on the last glitch that happened. And it said a message about, do you know about the story of the shepherd and the lost sheep? And something about people didn't care, and you abandoned us, and friends didn't care, fans didn't care, family didn't care, and stuff like that. And then it said, they are my family now, and I will do anything to protect my new family. And I can't wait for you to see what we become. It's beautiful. So I don't know where this could lead. If anybody has information about where the QR code leads to, please let us know. And we're back from commercial. Big Beyonce always looks good with the natural curls. MDB, you did not say all that, but she is giving Kane vibes with that red and black. I really like that. And she put Queen Nia does have a ring to it. I did say this. Boza says, honey, something is up. People on X are claiming it's actually champion versus champion title for title. Apparently both the WWE and WWE United States Championship are on the line. If that's the case, then that means Cody's going to be an undisputed WWE and United States champion. Because I definitely don't see Logan Paul taking that. I definitely don't see Logan Paul taking that at all. And please, Lord, don't let it happen. Because if you thought the Cody crybabies were pissed off when The Rock came out and shitted on everybody's parade, Logan Paul is a whole nother story. I like both Nia and Naomi. Hard to pick one. But if I had to, Nia. I agree. Yeah, that's exactly how I went with this. And I feel like she's been on a really good streak and on a really good run since she returned. And Queen Nia has a very, very nice ring to it. We'll keep saying it. But there can only be one. There can only be one winner, and Naomi is giving it everything she's got, and she cannot get Nia down, but she's got her down on one knee. Come on now, Naomi. Up, and here comes the Samoan drop. Up, can she hang on? High kick to Nia Jax's head. Oh, wow. Split-legged moonsault. I think we're having a wardrobe malfunction problem here. Little wardrobe malfunction there for Naomi. Watch out now. Watch out now. Keep them girls in a bunch now. Queen Nia is what I call her at home. MDB, you better stop it. Rubian, Paulinho, what's up, buddy? After the Logan Paul announcement, good to see you're okay. Listen, you should have seen my reaction. I was so underwhelmed. I'm very unhappy. I'm still not okay. I'm all right, but I'm not okay. I'm not okay with it at all. Just reconfirm that and to reestablish exactly what my mood is about Logan Paul. Because you know what it is. Naomi is getting sacrificed, and Nia will be used to help build Jada as they will face each other in the next round. Let's see. That's a good guess. That's a very good guess. Oh my Jesus. 1, 2. One, two, and that was 2. I've never seen that was definitely I've never seen Nia Jax handled this way either, and that was pretty crazy. Wow. Come on, Nia. I love Naomi though. I love Naomi. There's no disrespect to Naomi. We all love Naomi here. And Boss Lady TK might kill me because she has an extreme strong bias for Trinity, aka Naomi. But it has to be Nia, man. There it goes. And here it comes, guys. Almost had a wardrobe malfunction. I thought that's what it was. Let's go, Queen. The Annihilator. 1, 2, 3. And that is all she wrote. Nia Jax for the win. We are 1-1 for those who guessed. That's what I was thinking on my screen went black after the split leg moonsault. Yeah, there was a couple of times. I think there was a couple of moments because she was fumbling with her outfit for a minute there. Got to keep those girls intact, y'all. Got to keep those girls intact. And Nia Jax is the first winner for the Smackdown Women's Tournament on the Smackdown side of the Queen of the Ring Women's Tournament. This is going to be very, very interesting, y'all. Nia wins. Nia wins. Nia wins. Baron Corbin in the house. The lone wolf is in the building. I miss Charlotte. She's my queen. You know what, Dad? We were discussing that on the show earlier. Like, could this be a possible time where Charlotte resurfaces? Because somebody, I believe it was our one of our good friends here that watched the show here, Cindy L. She definitely brought up Charlotte's name as far as, you know, the Queen of the Ring being around. Maybe I think she'll probably show up maybe afterwards, or maybe during. I don't know. You never know. Maybe somebody's getting knocked off of this list. Maybe, you know, because the lists keep changing, y'all. So I don't know. Who knows? The Boza says the way the SmackDown brackets are, we could get the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions against each other in the finals. Listen, I said that. You know what's funny? We're gonna have to check. We're gonna have to talk to our official producer Dylan, but I do recall saying that is something that could possibly happen because that's something that I've never seen before, and I don't think that's ever been done before. So yeah, I think that would be really, really cool. Like, there's nobody that's been current tag team champions or you know, that, as far as I know, if anybody could look that up, I don't really think I've seen that before, where you have tag team champions that are a duo and they're still tag team champions together, but during the competition and during the Queen of the Ring tournament, they can still face off because they're in it. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's something that I think that would be pretty cool, and I think a little different. But yeah, I would like that. I would like that a lot. I think that would cook too, very much so. Comment, let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. Yeah. And just like that, we're about 20 minutes away from being in the 9 o'clock hour. Just like that, we are pretty much flying by through this thing. It's been a hell of a day. Bum, 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 bum. I'm over my frustration about Logan. Only critique I have is that it's too soon. Wish it was at SummerSlam. It's in his backyard in Cleveland, Ohio. That's what I thought it would have been. That's definitely what I thought would be happening by now, but I guess not. No, tag team champs never faced each other for King of the Ring in WWE. See? So who's to say that they won't do that? Who's to say that that's something that, you know, Triple H was like, has that ever been done before? No? All right, then let's book it. Like, that would be pretty crazy. I wouldn't put it past them because all Triple H and Shawn do is think outside the box when it comes to these kinds of things anyway. The only thing they really don't have too much of is patience for championships. I think Boza, and you guys feel free to comment on this, but I really feel like that Logan Paul thing just kind of ruined everything for me. Not ruined everything, but it kind of like depleted my energy because I was just hoping it wouldn't be his music. I don't want to make this like a Logan Paul hate train, but I just have no reasons to like him. That's all. And, you know, and I just think that AJ probably deserved better because for somebody like him to follow AJ Styles, I don't know. And then him shaking hands with Nick Aldis, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Dad says both Paul brothers need to get their asses kicked. Cody takes out Logan and Tyson takes out Jake. From your lips to God's ears, Dad. I'm telling you, please, Lord, let it happen. MDB says wrestling fans are like terrible doctors. They don't have any patience. This is true. Only I had more patience. To have Roman as the champion still. You know, I had patience when it came to the final boss and Roman Reigns being a possible one-on-one. But, you know, you don't see me sitting here crying about the match that I should have and could have and was robbed of getting. But anyway, I digress. This is supposed to be a fun show. This is a family show. And I'm trying to keep it PG. You know what? That would be an interesting segue. Drake or Kendrick, y'all? Even though I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Javon says, "Oh no, let's make this a Logan Paul hate train." I would love to, but I'd rather not even spend another second, millisecond, minute, hour of my energy discussing him, unless, of course, there's something that resurfaces in the evening that has to do with him. Then I'll bring him up. Then I'll do it. And now we have the men. The first men's King of the Ring tournament for the Smackdown round. Kicking it off is Baron Corbin versus Carmelo Hayes. It's good to see the Lone Wolf back on the main roster. He did a great job on NXT. Shout out to Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin has always been a favorite of mine. And here he is, and when I say he, I don't mean just he, I mean the man that is him, the man that does not miss, especially if you're coming at him, you better not. It is Carmelo Hayes, the latest acquisition and one of the first rounders for the SmackDown roster. Ooh, Iron Claw streaming on Max now. I gotta see it. Now that I know it's available, I gotta watch it. MDB says Drake. You know what? I had a feeling that you would say that. You want to guess who mine is? Dad says Corbin is losing this. I can't deal with another King Corbin. MDB, the unofficial fifth member of Jodeci, Carmelo Hayes. You know what? MDB? I'll give you that one. You're lucky I can't find that womp, but I'll laugh at that. That was pretty funny. I don't know if I could deal with another King Corbin either, Dad, but to say that he's a two-time King of the Ring, that would be a pretty cool accolade to have under his belt. I'm just saying. I probably wouldn't be mad at it because this would be a different kind of King Corbin if we got him. But there can only be one, and I guess we'll see. Yes, MDB, Kendrick. Absolutely Kendrick. Hands down. Wow. Baron Corbin's ink on his back is pretty freaking sick. Oh, what a slam. You have the NXT veteran, two NXT veterans technically, because Melo is considered an NXT veteran now that he's moved on up. Javon says, "Don't worry, you got the WrestleMania main event. You were supposed to get that they made the right pivot move." I knew you were gonna comment on that. My good friend Javon here was totally not for the Roman versus Rock situation and the whole tree showing and everything like that, and the bloodline tree, the family tree, and all of that. I, however, was a very strong advocate for that. And I got robbed, but it's okay. It's okay. I got robbed. My tribal chief got robbed. But guess what? It's all good. Not like the Cody crybabies that had to have Cody in it and had to have, their way and threw their weight around and was like, we want Cody and hashtag Cody crybabies and all of that. And finishing the story, and they finished it. And now look at where we're at now. Logan Paul. This is where we've resorted to. We've resorted to Logan Paul. But I said I wasn't gonna say nothing else about that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Mel already beat Corbin in NXT for the title. That's true, he did. That is true, he very much did. So this would be a considerable technical rematch without a title involved. Instead, it is for the spot for the King of the Ring. I'm going to just keep checking WWE because I need to know exactly where the Queen of the Ring stands for as far as the Raw match, the match on Monday Night Raw. I just want to make sure that I'm seeing the correct information about Zelina Vega and Shayna Baszler. Because they're saying those are going to be done at house shows and all this stuff. But I feel like it should be on TV. It should be on TV. I want to see my former reigning Queen of the Ring, Zelina Vega, get a chance, damn it. Boza says they finished it, and it's like they don't know what to do with themselves. That's what happens when we have Roman on top for 1,320 days. I guess they shot themselves in the foot with this one. Javon says, you damn right, I'm a proud Cody crybaby. It's not my fault that they put Logan Paul in this bullshit. Yeah, I know, it's not. It's definitely not your fault. It's definitely not your fault. But I'm just saying, like, look at how far we've come in a month, and how hot things were on Smackdown, and, pro wrestling was cool again. No, I'm kidding. But you know what I mean? It was just, the excitement, and now it's like, and then there's Logan Paul. Then there's you. It's like, oh, I forgot you're here, and we got to deal with you. All right, give him a shot, I guess. Dad says, I do. Hold up, y'all. You miss Roman. You miss Roman. You miss Roman. You know what? And I see Matt over here with being a fake oos and putting up his ones and stuff. You know what?
You're lying.
I'm not buying it. Nope, I'm not buying it. All that complaining, all of that nagging about, oh, here comes Roman Reigns. Here comes his entrance. He hasn't defended the title that long. And the minute this man was shoved down your throats for 3 years and y'all were sick of it. And the minute he leaves, and it's only been a month, and everybody misses the tribal chief. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. And guess what? The tribal chief is not coming back. He is not coming back until he feels like it. Until he feels like it. And that's what he's going to do. He doesn't care about how much all of you miss him and how many we want Roman chants he gets. But this goes to show you that you will talk about Roman whether he's there or whether you're not. And that, my friends, is how you play the game. But I had to go on a little tangent for my tribal chief there, of course. Oh, that was almost a 3. That was almost a 3 on Mello. Baron Corbin is really rocking in this match. Oh, he was trying to go for an end of days and it did not work. We got to roll up. Mello, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Mello has advanced. Mello has advanced to the Smackdown semi-finals, y'all. He beat Roman. He beat Roman Corbin completely clean and a sneaky roll up. Oh, this isn't over. This beef ain't over. This is dating back to even down to NXT for the title shot. So they're gonna continue this. I see. Okay. Well, that's something I wasn't expecting. And you know what's funny? I saw the website on WWE today, and I woke up early, and I was like, oh my God, they got the website updated with all the matches that are gonna happen. I'm gonna do my predictions early. They updated their match into the article like after I had already done my predictions, so I didn't even get to predict if Corbin or Hayes would win. But I would have honestly picked Corbin. I didn't see that coming at all. So he could beat Corbin, but he can't beat Cody. Okay, got it. Bailey in the house. Hey, Kayla. MDB says, honey, stop trying to make fetch Zelina's not fetch. You are not going to disrespect La Muñeca like that. I am not even going to finish reading that comment. I want to read the next one. It's so weird seeing Zac Efron in the background of this match. Roman was better with the mic. Who was better than who with the mic, Dad? Boza, LOL. While Honey was doing that funny rant, Mello is in the SD finals. Yep. Roman's not coming back because he's scared of the Wyatt family. Oh, we can't touch that one just yet. But I get what you're saying there. The Storm is coming, and that's one half of the tag team champions. She looks great. I'm gonna keep saying that every time she comes on the screen. First round for the women's tournament. Second match for the first round of the women's tournament is up next, and that is going to be Jade Cargill versus Piper Niven. This is going to be pretty intense. I wonder how well they're gonna. I wonder how well they worked on this match. I mean, I'm sure they have, and I can't wait to see where this match goes. I feel like this could be a possible squash, but that'd be too easy for Piper. I mean, there wouldn't be enough time for Piper. I mean, it deserves to be a pretty decent match. I mean, look at Naomi and Nia. They had a hell of a match to open the show. So I think the girls are going to do great. And then we have, what's the other match for tonight? Oh, Bianca Belair versus Candice LeRae. So who you guys got for Jade and Piper Niven? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Jade Cargill pop on the screen, had MDB like, woo! Jade for the win. Jade for the win. Jade for the win. I got Jade too. I definitely feel like Jade could win as well. I mean, well, not could win. She's gonna. Like I'm talking, like, you know, I mean, Piper's no scrub though. Piper's no scrub. Piper was on the last round of the Queen of the Ring tournament when Zelina won. Zelina was the one that Zelina defeated in order to become Queen of the Ring. Let's not forget that. So it's not like Piper's a scrub. Boza says, I think Piper advances so we can get the battle of the strong, powerful women, Piper versus Nia. Now that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. But I'm not sure where you go after that. You know, I feel like those two only deserve to meet like during Royal Rumbles. I got Jade. Everybody seems to be going for Jade on this one. I agree. MDB says Piper ain't no scrub. Jade is just that bitch. Yes, she is. She is that bitch. Boza says surprised to see Chelsea tonight. Last image I saw on digital exclusive was her crying for 40 seconds straight because she lost to Roxanne. Listen, let me tell you guys something about Chelsea Mother Green and Ariana Grace from NXT. If y'all didn't see it, we covered it on the post show. But these two were the two that I did not know that I needed. I did not know that I needed them so bad on that screen because Ariana Grace and Chelsea Green crying after losing their matches in that little segment that they did was freaking hysterical. And I need more. I need them to be, whether you want to put them in a team or not, or, you know, make Chelsea her mentor or whatever it is. I need more Chelsea and Ariana Grace. Do you hear me, NXT? I need more. Please. Because, oh my God, it was just so good and so funny. I'm sorry, MDB. Chelsea Green. I can't do it like Samantha, but there you go. Yeah, like there's no way that you can't tell me that those two together wouldn't rule promos and rule a tag team division if they wanted to. I feel like they would freaking kill it because just their interaction and the things that they were saying and how they were and how overly dramatic they were, it was just absolutely perfect to a T. And it gave me like very bestie vibes, like very bestie shit to say, like when you cry after, you know, when you're crying to your bestie. But If you guys haven't seen it, please check it out. Go on NXT socials and please check out the video and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It is freaking hysterical. Freaking hysterical. Can I just say, I think I'm doing record numbers for a Honey Smackdown watch along. This is pretty exciting, guys. I see y'all in the views. Don't be afraid to talk to us. You know, chit chat with us a little bit about the night. Let us know who you got, who you got for your picks tonight as well. What do you guys think is going to be happening down the road, leading up to King and Queen of the Ring? You know, we always appreciate some cool interactions and meeting new friends and making new friends as well. So, but thank y'all for all the views in the chat, and thank you guys for interacting in the chat as well. Just really quick shout out there. Let's see. Dad says Jade will lift Piper up to show her strength and then win. That was close enough. MDB says, thank you. I did my best. Oh, Randy Orton. Uh-oh, who are you talking to? Oh, Tamatanga. You took out my friend, my partner, my tag team partner. Dad says WrestleMania announced for Vegas 2025. I know. Start saving your coins now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're trying to go to Vegas, because you know that's going to be a pretty expensive penny. And if you don't know where that's from, you've been living under a rock. 6, what's up, brother? Too sweet. Love it. And Randy Orton ain't playing no games tonight. Randy, we have a pissed off legend killer, and that's not always a good look for the people on the other end of that look. Yeah, Randy's pissed. And he was talking to Tamatanga, and yeah, I think he's gonna stir some shit up tonight. And here she is. The storm is coming. The storm is here. Miss Jade Cargill, 1/2 of the tag team champions. What a specimen. What a physique. What a woman. Javon says, I'll take it. Just keep Sexy Red out of NXT. Yes, please. I couldn't agree more. That's just, you know, we might not always agree on the Cody and Roman situations, but you know what? At least we can agree with these things as far as Logan Paul and Sexy Red. I'm with that, brother. I'm with that. MDB says Vegas on 420 is a fun place to be. I'm saying this from experience. Oh, I bet it is. I heard Vegas has one of the biggest dispensaries like in the US out there. Can you confirm that as well? There she is, Anthony. There she is. Jade is in the house and she looks great and she looks ready to rock. Rocking that tag team championship proudly. Jade looking good in her little chartreuse ensemble. Chelsea Green is accompanying Piper Niven. I'm surprised that Piper Niven wouldn't want her to stay in the back and let her handle this on her own. I love Chelsea Green. Those are quite the pair of pants. Jade Cargill is fully focused and ready to go. So winner of this match faces Nia Jax in the second round. Jay got body, bro. Jay got body. The body, not B-O-D-Y. She got B-A-W-D-Y-Y-Y-Y-Y-Y. Body. Body. That's what she got. All right, alphas. All right, alphas. Let's go. These girls are trying to take each other down, and it is just not happening. It is just not happening. Who's gonna get who down? Who's the most dominant alpha female in this ring right now? Let's see. Oh, and that was the first takedown. Piper Niven just dropped like it was hot, and it wasn't even on purpose. Oh, trying to go for a suplex on Jade. Oh, nasty super kick. Come on now. Try to go for the splash. Oh, takedown. Centaur or Centon. 1, 2, no. I said Centaur. Centon. MDB says, yes, they do. They have the best dispensaries in the country, in my opinion. That's another conversation for another time. Anthony says, Chelsea Green is sexy as hell, though. That she is. Chelsea needs to make sure Piper beats Jade after Tuesday she had an NXT. Between that and the last couple of Friday Night Smackdown she's had with Jade Cargill whipping that ass. Oh, and she just got away with a little cheap shot and a little sassy slap. Uh-oh. I have a feeling we might see something going on with the referee where he might have to kick out Miss Chelsea Green, and she's gonna go and complain on NXT to management and talk about how they treat her unfairly. We'll see. She's talking a lot of mess. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Uh-oh, it seems to be there seems to be taking a turn in this match where Jade is actually getting washed up. Not washed up, but you know, she's getting handled by Piper Niven. Girl, you better hit it like you owe her money, or she owes you money. Uh-oh. Oh my God. What a slam. And a kick out. A kick out by Piper Niven. Holy cow. Chelsea is dressed like a sexy Martian or something. Yeah, with Golden Girl glasses, with the Golden Girl string shades, with the it's giving Golden Girl grandma shades. Jade Cargill win this guarantee. Jade's busting out a Blue Thunder bomb. Jesus, yeah, Blue Thunder bomb on just on Piper Niven. No big deal. Oh, and a little slap for you right there, Chelsea, for that little cheap shot. I love Chelsea Green, but it's like, girl, you kind of deserved it. You kind of deserved it. Oh my God. I was going to say there's no way. She was going to get her up to do the jaded. Dude, if she could pull that off, that's crazy. If she could pull that off, that's insane. Ugh. Pinned by Piper, 1, 2, nope. Kick out by Jade. So if Jade wins, that means we will get the rematch. Well, not really a rematch, but we'll be pretty much running it back to Royal Rumble when Nia Jackson, Jade Cargill had their little run-in. So, uh-oh. Piper, what are you doing? Oh. Pump kick on Piper Niven. She's going for Jaded. Oh my Jesus. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, she did it. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. There it is, y'all. Jade Cargill for the win. Wow. I couldn't believe she got her up for it. That's awesome. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So we are running it back to the Rumble. Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. This is gonna be good. All right, now this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And then we have Michin versus Tiffany Stratton and Belair versus LeRae. And I believe Belair and LeRae is happening tonight. Jade got Piper up for the Jaded to win the match. Cargill versus Jax, next round of Queen of the Ring. That should be good. Oh, yeah. Up. And there comes her tag team partner. I guess it's time for her match next up. Love it. Here she comes, the EST, the other half of the women's tag team champions. She looks so good. Not that she never looks good, but for some reason she's popping out and she looks good tonight. She has a lot of energy. I love that the tone in the air changes when Bianca comes in. Like, she just makes me so happy and like smiley. Like, I love her. And just, you know, just the Bianca Belair bounce to her song. Like, it's just, it's the energy, it's aura. That's just something you can't teach. 3 straight women's matches, AEW would never. You ain't lying. I was thinking that too. I'm like, you know what, this is really good, because like I love that they're highlighting the women so much more. You know, that this goes to show that we literally still are ushering in a new era, and this time they are really listening to us, y'all. They're really listening. Dad says, now you know the EST has got this match. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's hard to picture a Queen of the Ring tournament going the way that it is and have Bianca Belair not win it. That's kind of weird. Or not win in it, or at least be able to partake to get to the finals or something somehow. I don't know. But Bianca's definitely got my vote. But I feel like something's up with Candice. Something's up with Candice. I'm wondering if her underhanded ways lately will get the best of Bianca, and I just hope Bianca stays on task and stays focused and, you know, handles it correctly. Jade needs that match to prove to WWE Universe that she can dish it and take it. I agree. Yeah. She needs to, yeah. They're just pretty much, you know, letting her spread her wings and flying, you know, throwing her into the ring and, you know, putting her up with some good competitors. And, you know, I'm sure these are going to be a lot of competitors that she faces off as a singles competitor in the future. Dad says, I'm glad Bianca didn't go heel. Her positive energy is great. I mean, we can't say nothing yet, Dad. Honestly, we can't really be too sure just yet, only because we still have to see who's going to end up in these finals. And as everybody was saying in the chat earlier, judging by how all this is going, we could possibly see those two face off. I mean, regardless of heel turn or not, I you know, we talked about this on the show as well. I don't want us to fall into this category of immediately wanting to split up the teams and factions that just formed. I mean, they did just form technically, but it's like, we wanted this one. A lot of people wanted these 3 women together more than they wanted Cody and Roman in some cases, or not Cody and Roman, but excuse me, Roman and The Rock. You know what I mean? Like it was a big deal to see these 3 women all together, and when they pointed to that sign and the way it changed the landscape of how the women's division was going to go forward. I'm sure, because people would have been expecting Jade to be a solo superstar in WWE, but she could be so much more than that. And she could build herself up to being that, because we know that that's what she can be, but she gotta start from somewhere. Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura, our king of strong style, has entered the chat, and he is here to claim what is rightfully his, the pinnacle of Smackdown. And now that I am here, no one is safe. That is very true. Nobody's safe when it comes to Shinsuke. The master of strong style does not just plan to rise. I plan to reign supreme. So watch closely, because everything on Smackdown is about to change. And it will never be the same again. Okay, Shinsuke, what you got up your sleeve? I love that. I love that for him. I love a scary, angry, pissed off Shinsuke Nakamura and very vengeful. Love it. And here she is, Mrs. Wrestling. Can we just talk about that? Can we just acknowledge that the fact that we have the EST and Mrs. Wrestling in the ring? And if you guys don't know, Mrs. Wrestling is Candice LeRae's nickname. She is the wife of Johnny Wrestling, aka Johnny Gargano, who's part of DIY. She's known as Mrs. Wrestling for many different reasons. If you don't know, maybe you should check out her indie work and prior to her NXT work, because she was absolutely killing it. Like she was one of those little girls, little women that was wrestling dudes, okay, and getting tossed around in ladders and slammed through tables and beating people up. Like she's a little beast, so I wouldn't sleep on her. And Indy Hartwell's outside. Let's not sleep on Indy, former NXT Women's Champion as well. Brandon Stevens, good to see you. I just want to touch on some of these comments here. Boza says, the fact that Mania versus Tiffany Stratton is at a house show this weekend, not a bad night for the women's division. Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about the house show things either. That's what I was saying earlier about Zelina Vega. Like, I really want Zelina Vega to, I really think that her match should be on television, especially being that she's a former queen of the ring. She won in Saudi Arabia, and she also, I just think she's a worthy competitor, and she had a great main event at Backlash, last year in Puerto Rico and stuff like that. And I feel like that was a missed opportunity for her. And she says that in her recent interview on The Bump as well. And I couldn't agree more. I'm a huge advocate for Zelina Vega. If you don't know, now you know. But that's the homie, and it's I don't know. Maybe it's just me and I'm biased, but I don't know how you don't put the girl on TV, especially being as gold as she is on the mic as well. It just doesn't make sense to me. Brandon Stevens says Candice LeRae is going to win Queen of the Ring. I believe it's possible, but not when you have somebody like the EST, not when you have Jade Cargill, and not when you have Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton and names like that, and Michin. Like, I don't know, man, but we'll see. MDB says they're letting Jade spread her wings, but she dropped down and dropped. Moving on. Javon says, the problem with AEW is that they don't have a training center. They don't have a performance center, which is why Jade Cargill's ceiling was low over there. No, but she did, if I'm not mistaken, I believe she was hanging around the Nightmare Factory or, Cody's school. Uh-oh, we got a torture rack. KOD. And that is it. 2 and 3. Bianca Belair advances. She's got a little tweak on her knee. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this. Girl, get up. You better be all right. Please, God, not another freaking injury, y'all. Please, not another injury. I don't want to put that out in the universe, so I'll stop. Her being women's tag team champion with Bianca will allow her to get those reps in across all 3 brands. Something tells me that Michin wins against Tiffany Stratton this time to advance the Queen of the Ring tournament. Bianca wins this easily unless there's a distraction in the match. Yeah. Hence the distraction. Bianca looking like my hopes and dreams in this gold outfit. That's what I was saying. There was like a very different glow to her tonight. I don't know. Her energy was all the way up, and I was here for it. But shout outs to Bianca Belair for the win. So far, so good, y'all. I did pick Bianca Belair. I did pick Jade Cargill, and I did pick Nia Jax. So far, I think we're 3 and 3, guys. We're 3 for 3. Bianca's knee is hurt. Boza says, I like Zelina, but that's BS how her and Shayna were bumped to a house show, likely due to time management on Monday. I hope that that's the reason. I hope that that's the reason, because not for nothing, it's not just Alina, it's Shayna Baszler too. Shayna Baszler is one of my favorites, if not my favorite, my number one favorite NXT Women's Champion of all time. So I don't understand how they couldn't put her on TV along with a former Queen of the Ring and main eventer, women's main eventer. Oh boy, Tama Tonga talking to himself in the corner. What the hell? Bloodline sitting in a dark locker room. I know my place in life. I'm Roman's wise man, but Solo, you're making decisions. Oh, it wasn't my decision to lie. Got drafted in the third round when we should have been number one. You're trying to take money out of my pocket. You're trying to take food away from my kids. You want my kids to starve, Paul? Or last week? Oh, he was insinuating that he gave Jey Uso a look in order for him to get helped. You haven't spoken to Roman since he lost our title at WrestleMania. Do you hear these words? Well, I have. I spoke to him. And until he comes back, I'm in charge of the bloodline. I call the shots. And you will be my wise man now. Oh boy. By orders of the tribal chief. Y'all. They're bullshitting, y'all. They gonna get Paul Heyman jumped, y'all. I feel, this is about to take a crazy turn, y'all. Did you see that look? We all know what that look means when you hugging somebody. Holy shit, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, well, men's King of the Ring action. Next up, we got Angelo Dawkins in place of Bobby Lashley, the Almighty, versus Tama Tonga. And we just saw a crazy segment between Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman. I can't believe the words that are coming out of this man's mouth. Well, okay. Boza says, honey, that crowd is doing it again, chanting, we want Roman. They don't buy Solo as the leader of the bloodline. I don't think anybody does. He's not my leader of the bloodline. He's not even my tribal chief. And he's lying. Clearly, he's not getting his orders from Roman Reigns. There's a lot of twists and turns and different ways this could go. And there's a lot of people that are actually saying that it could be The Rock pulling these strings. It's just, I don't know. But this does not bode well for the wise man, Paul Heyman. I think he needs to get the hell up out of there and get away from Solo and Tama Tonga and Tongaloa as fast as he can, because this is not good at all. And then you have no Kevin Owens and Randy Orton's roaming around. I hope he has somebody to protect him, but it's gonna be hard because you're the tribal chief's wise man. Nobody's gonna want to mess with him. He's backed up the very man who's defeated every single person on the roster for the last 3 years. Paul needs to get the hell up out of there, y'all. Paul is in huge trouble. Huge trouble. Yes, Dad. Heyman is in big trouble. Solo with the black glove, right? He didn't talk to the tribal chief. He thinks he's hot shit now with Roman gone. Solo's cooking. Yeah. Solo should Solo should Koa. Suge Knight. He's giving Suge Knight vibes. They're already laying the work for Survivor Series Bloodline versus Bloodline. Dawkins is about to get sacrificed. Shaking my head. Yes, Boza. Solo's following The Rock. Yes, is The Rock said tribal chief. That like I said, these are questions that are being raised, and this is all for speculation for right now. But we could sit here and debate about it if we want to. I suppose that's what we think is going to happen. But Solo is definitely there's definitely another betrayal in the works. He said, "I spoke to Roman Reigns. I spoke to the tribal chief. I handled it, and he told me that you're my wise man now, and give me a hug and bring it in. I love you, wise man." And then you give the look of betrayal and look back at your brothers or your cousins or whoever, you know what I mean? Because they're all related at this point, all cousins and brothers. But I'm just saying, like, you give that's that Godfather shit. That's that Godfather shit. That says, honey, you know what? Call Roman Reigns. Hello, tribal chief. Hello, tribal chief. We need you stat. Your wise man is in huge trouble. You need to get the hell up out of Disney World and come get your wise man, please, ASAP. Thank you. Hopefully he answers back. From the men's side, LA Knight versus Santos Escobar. From the women's side, Tiffany Stratton versus Mia Yim will be at the house show this weekend. See, these are matches that shouldn't be in house shows. Tiffany Stratton is TV. LA Knight is TV. Zelina Vega is TV. They're all worth being on TV, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just me. Oh, here he comes. Entrance. Love the pyro. Love this entrance. Tama Tonga officially making his in-ring debut as a singles competitor for the King of the Ring tournament. And I think it would be safe to I think it would be smart of him to try to get a win under his belt tonight, especially being that Solo hasn't really been doing so well for the last year. You kind of want to make it a good debut. But I also have a feeling that there's a possibility that we can get Randy Orton interrupting this match as well. But Randy Orton has a match with AJ Styles later, so I don't know if that'll come into play. R.I.P. Dawkins. Look at Paul Heyman's face coming in. I haven't seen him like this. They're all putting the ones up. This is a very, very different looking bloodline. And poor Dawkins and Montez, they're about to be the next victims of the bloodline. Solo's like 2-40 since he got called up to the main roster. Tama Tonga needs to have a good showing. Yeah, I think he will, though. I can't wait to see what he does in here tonight. And we won't have to wait much longer because the bell has rung. And already going to town on Dawkins, just savaging him, not letting up, sliding back, and splash into the corner. I didn't realize how big Tonga Loa was. He's a lot bigger than Solo. One could speculate and say, and ask the question, where's Jacob, guys? Where's Jacob? These two, here we go. Oh, Dawkins with some good offense. Love it. All right, crowd getting hype. Montez hyping up the crowd. Spiral clothesline into the corner. Stay on him. As long as Dawkins is able to stay on Tama Tonga, they should have no problem. Damn, he just completely bulldozed him. Uh-oh, Dawkins look like he's about to fly. Solo's on the ropes. He completely chopped the hell out of Solo Sikoa, and Montez Ford with a flip, taking out the boys of the bloodline. And Dawkins for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, that was a kick out. That was a kick out of 2. Oh shit! This is where it gets crazy. Tongaloa has his hands on Montez Ford. What are you gonna do, Dawkins? Samoa spike to Montez Ford. This is giving very much, 1, 2, 3. And Tama Tonga is the winner and comes out victorious and advances to the next round for the King of the Ring tournament. Angelo Dawkins, basically, they just gave them the Natalia and Carmen Petrovic syndrome, the formula from that. To where where it's pretty much Shayna Baszler took Carmen and was had her on the sleeper hold while Natalia had Lola Vice in the sharpshooter, and because she saw her friend getting hurt, she basically took herself out from the match and gave up from the submission in order to help Carmen. That seems to have happened here with Dawkins, unfortunately. I mean, at least it was in a way where Dawkins didn't look so weak, and he still came out a little, he's still Dawkins, you know what I'm saying? You knew it had to be Tonga to win. The bloodline is pretty strong right now, if this is what you want to call them, the bloodline. They're not my bloodline. Hashtag not my bloodline. I brought up Jacob at the watch party. It's been like 5 to 6 weeks since he was rumored to have signed with WWE. Supposedly Creative was worried that Jacob would overshadow Solo. I did see reports of that. And honestly, he kind of would. But maybe they're putting out speculation like that because maybe Jacob's actually going to join them. Who's to say that? Who's to say that won't happen? Maybe Jacob can join the new bloodline and officially have those 4 versus the other 4. Yeah, I don't know. He possibly will, but maybe he's the leader. Maybe he's the one pulling the strings. It all depends. Of course, Tom is in the semifinals, but this was about us believing that Solo is the leader of the bloodline. It worked. It definitely worked. That match went longer than I thought it would. And Blair Davenport, a.k.a. Jessie J. I can see why you would think that, though. But Blair Davenport is coming to Smackdown, and she's not someone to be messed with either. And here we go. The Phenomenal One versus Randy Orton is the final match. And it makes sense, being that the bloodline, they just came out pretty strong, so I guess this means that Randy Orton could possibly lose. But AJ Styles also had beef with the bloodline as well. Maybe not this particular bloodline, but Solo and Paul Heyman was involved nonetheless. I don't know, guys. I just know that I better get some answers as far as this storytelling with Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul, because that was probably the only part of the night that was really dry for me. Just saying. I can feel y'all judging me. Don't judge me. But anyway, before I lose too much track of time, because it's already 9:30 and we're already into our second hour, our final half hour of the evening, and we have a commercial break going on. We might as well go with our commercial break. Make sure you guys check out some merch. Maybe purchase some.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you that's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to www talkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
Don't make her fight you. Don't make her fight you. Go get that merch, www talkpod.com. And if you didn't catch it quick enough, you can always click on the barcode that's in the corner. I don't know, depending on which way you're looking, it's on this side for me. It's probably on this side for you, but nonetheless, it's up there. So make sure you scan that barcode, go to www talkpod.com and check out all our cool merch. Also want to give a big, huge congratulations and shout out to Women's Wrestling Talk and Boss Lady TK for a milestone of 300 episodes. Shout out to the Boss Lady and the entire WWT crew and all of you guys, viewers, fans, and interactors, if that's a word, alike, that love to watch our show and show us support in every way that you can. We always appreciate the love and appreciate the energy. And just keep it coming, y'all. Just keep it coming. I must say, I'm really, really happy because there are some record numbers happening tonight for Honey Smackdown. I don't think the numbers have been this high for me personally. I'm trying not to get a little gassed up, I'm just saying. Because, your girl can get a little hype. But I'm just saying, really, really grateful and really, really thankful to be a part of the WWT family and WWT crew. Without them, I wouldn't even be able to be able to do this with you guys and meet you guys and, be able to connect with new wrestling friends. And, thankfully we have this platform to do so with our Honey Smackdown watch along. And it's been really, really fun. I love doing this and I'm just glad that I get to do this. Lord have mercy. I'm stretching. Just have to stretch. Been sitting up here for a couple hours now, talking to the crew, got to stretch a bit. But yeah, this has been great. This has been a good watch along. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a good show. I would say minus the beginning, the energy was pretty good throughout this show, and the matches have been really well done. There hasn't been a match that I've seen that I was really disappointed in just yet. There is still time, but I doubt that Randy Orton and AJ Styles is going to be a terrible match anyway. So, yeah. Let's go back to these comments. Nice pace tonight, SmackDown. Surprised they got 6 matches from the tournament in and told us about title for title at King and Queen of the Ring, all in 2 hours. That's what I was just saying. It's been a really good pace for the match and for the night, especially after Backlash. And I felt Backlash was a little, besides the energy of the fans, of course, I felt like the energy in the card was, very low key, not really stale, but more slow, but I guess they just have to keep the momentum going and, just keep us guessing as the time progresses as we go later into the year. Cause we got Queen of the Ring coming up. We got Clash at the Castle coming up. We have Money in the Bank. And then before we know it, we will be in SummerSlam. And the next thing you know, we'll be talking about Survivor Series. And then we'll be back all over again. And before you know it, we'll be in Vegas. So it's amazing. It's really, really amazing how time flies, especially in a wrestling year. A wrestling year is completely different from just a regular year or going to school or going to work or everything. I guess maybe it's not so much different, but I'm just saying it's like a different pace. It's so much faster. Maybe it's just me as a fan, being able to keep up with all this wrestling and being that, I'm learning about other wrestling promotions and getting involved with, with their product and, it pretty much fills out my week of wrestling. So it's just really cool. And what a time to be a wrestling fan and what a time to be alive. Here we are. Randy Orton is in the building. The Viper, the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer. My pick for this evening to win as well. Though I didn't take into consideration the order of the matches, and considering that the Bloodline just won and Tonga Tonga just won and advanced to in the tournament, and they all left in one piece. I'm assuming that this is gonna end very ugly, possibly for both AJ and Randy. I mean, I know people will just say just Randy, but he did speak to Tonga Tonga, and he did, it's one of those, Tonga Tonga could pull one of those keep my name out your mouth type things, and that I think it's possible. I think that's possible. MDB says there's a barber shop called AJ Styles Hair Salon next to my favorite Mexican restaurant. You know what? I'm done. I'm so done with you, MDB. They just opened up an AJ Styles studio. Cut it out. You cut it out. Cut it out. Dad says, unfortunately, I believe Randy's in trouble tonight. Unfortunately, if I have to agree with you. I think so too. It doesn't really make me happy to know that it's a possibility, because I don't want that for Randy. But it'd be quite interesting if AJ Styles can advance from this, only because considering that he got the loss from Cody Rhodes in the title shot, giving him the King of the Ring title before he retires. That would actually be pretty cool. I think that's a pretty good look for AJ. Javon says, hear me out. Having an LA Knight and Tiffany Stratton at house events doing the King and Queen of the Ring tournament does suck, but that's a business move. I can see that. MDB says, I'm smoking this blunt in your honor, honey. Cheers. Cheers, sir. Javad says, you put half the tournament in your house events. It gives the fans more the reason to show up to those house show events, and that's more money for WWE. I feel you. No, I totally feel you on that. I get it. But I really feel like they probably ran out of time. But I don't know if it's true, if somebody can confirm this for me in the chat, but I did see that apparently the match that Shayna Baszler and Zelina Vega are supposed to have is going to happen on Monday. Apparently it said Monday on WWE's site. They said on Raw, May 13th. So I don't know. Next week looks good in Jacksonville, Florida, AEW backyard. We will have the Smackdown semifinals in the King and Queen of the Ring, plus pen to paper for title versus title. So we're really doing this contract signing. We're really gonna make this a thing. Honey, I swear to God, there's an AJ Styles hair salon at Laugh Mask. Oh my God. So it's probably the name. It's not his salon. It's no way. LWO did just get moved to Raw, so that makes sense. Here we go. So for the finals, we have Carmelo Hayes, Tama Tonga, and Tama Tonga will face either LA Knight or Santos Escobar, and whoever wins this faces Carmelo Hayes. And not for nothing, AJ Styles and Carmelo Hayes would slap. AJ Styles and Carmelo Hayes would put us in a whole nother dimension. I swear. It totally would. Ooh, nasty clothesline by the legend killer, the Viper. Not for nothing. We've got some great work out of these two. Remember that awesome promo they did when they were dissing each other? He was talking about knockoffs, and he's like, speaking of knockoffs, and he put up the Too Sweet sign because he called the RKO a knockoff diamond cutter. I thought that was pretty funny. That was pretty good times. Good times. I think that was WrestleMania 35. Yes, it was WrestleMania 35, actually, that match, because that was the year that I went, and my whole family in our row, in our section, completely started the chant, turn the lights off, can't see shit, because of that awful yellow light that they had at WrestleMania. It was like this awful yellow light that made it so difficult to even see the match and what was going on, that for the most part of the match, we were screaming and chanting at the production people to shut the light off. And it was during Randy Orton and AJ Styles' match, the match that everybody wanted to see. Unreal. Any word? Nobody's got any word about the nobody's got word of the QR code. I haven't seen it anywhere. Oh wait, I got one. I think I got something here. Oh. Oh. Oh, guys. So it's basically, and it's the intro, and it starts like glitching. And then it turns dark. Uh-oh. Together forever. They put us in this cave, told us to behold the glory. We watched in awe, consumed their lies. We were never the chosen ones, left in the cave to rot, to be forgotten. But he set us free. Now we understand. We follow the prophecy, the words of the red. Soon you will understand. The tears we shed watered our antipathy and blossomed our resolution. There's no safe space. Only my family. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, guys. Wait till you guys see this freaking link. I'm gonna find a way to send it in the group chat here. Oh my God. But we're back in action. AJ Styles and Randy Orton are at it. I just saw pretty much the link, the QR code and what it led to. I'm gonna send it here in the live chat right now. So make sure you guys check it out and just watch the message. It basically shows the intro in the beginning with the universe and the then, now, together forever, and it completely glitched and was saying together forever repeatedly, and then it went into the message that I just read out loud. And when it said we follow the words of the red, follow the prophecy and follow the words of the red, we definitely know this is Wyndham. This is Wyndham related. This is Bray Wyatt related. We know this is Bo Dallas related, aka Uncle Howdy related, and the Wyatt, whatever possible company that they might bring with them. But he said there's only my family, and as they showed only my family, you saw like a silhouette of Uncle Howdy background kind of thing. Like it wasn't really like a clear silhouette. It was just more like you saw a hint of it in the back. But oh my God! So make sure you guys check that. That's crazy. That was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. I like that a lot. That was cool. I gotta rewatch that again. I'm gonna rewatch that later. But let me see here. Oh, your family's like mine. Just chant you should until everyone joins in. Yeah. Oh yeah. But technically, we were the ones who started that chant. And then it just completely progressed because everybody was complaining about the same thing. What's funny is that there was people screaming, turn the lights off at Philly Mania as well. I mean, I had no complaints from where I was, and I was pretty high up. I was in the mezzanine level, but it wasn't even that bad. Anthony asks, honey, how long have you been doing your podcast on here? How long? I've honestly been doing this with WWT, the Honey Smackdown watch along since I want to say shortly after Like I would say mid to late February, shortly after the press conference happened. I remember that being one of the last times that I did my Honey Smackdown watch along on my own. Well, through my own platform. But Boss Lady kindly offered to do it here, on a grander scale, and it's been going really well. So I would say about since mid to late February. These freaky ass QR codes, they are so great. They're great. And speaking of freaky ass QR codes, make sure you check this one that's up here, or it might be up here. I don't know which side it's on, but on this side, it's here for me. So make sure you check out that QR code and buy that merch for WWT. And also, please go hit up the boss lady and go hit up the crew and wish them congratulations on 300 episodes. Because without them, we don't have a show. And without you guys, we definitely don't have a show. Anthony says they're setting up for Bianca and Tiffany Stratton match for the next round of Queen of the Ring. Now that match is going to slap. Like basically AJ Styles versus Melo will slap crazy, like something crazy, just like EST Bianca versus Tiffany Stratton. That would be sickening, absolutely sickening. MDB says I started watching the channel like a few weeks before you came on. Why are you lying? You've been bugging Professor longer than I've been around. I'm sure. I'm almost positive.
You're lying.
I call your bluff, MDB. If you guys are watching via YouTube, make sure you guys check out. I put the link for the QR code under in the chat on YouTube. This is great. That message was a little crazy. There was one that came in the form of a voicemail during Backlash. That shit was wild. I still can't believe that we're going to have Cody versus Logan Paul. That's the last time I'm saying it. We got 10 more minutes left. Up Monday, there can only be one king, one queen. There's going to be some good matches. I guess as we progress more into the semifinals and going towards the finals, I guess that's the juicier and the better it gets. Becky Lynch will also be in action, and they're going to be in Greenville, South Carolina this next Monday coming up. Third and final. Excuse me, guys. Third and final King of the Ring match of the night. AJ Styles just letting Randy have it. And AJ is giving the business to the Viper. Viper is not looking good at the moment. He's just going for his leg. MDB says, no, I'm still the new kid on the block. I just make myself noticeable. MDB says MDB 999 is the GOAT. You're so funny. Tiffany Stratton will beat Bianca because of Bianca's hurt knee. Should be able to take advantage to get her over more, but then I think Stratton loses to Cargill. That would say a lot, though, for Bianca to lose to Tiffany, and then for Tiffany to lose to Jade. That's pretty crazy. Oh, we got some vintage Orton coming our way. No? AJ Styles is just going after that leg. Boza says, just wait till Monday, honey, when it's brought up on WWT Live. Right. I might as well just wait. I'm just going to wait, and then I'm going to go on my rant all over again. I really hope that everybody enjoyed that rant in the beginning, because I was pissed. I was very pissed. I was not happy about hearing Logan Paul's music. Not at all. Not even the least bit thrilled. The whole show, the whole 2-hour show without the prime stand getting all screwed up, huh? I'm gonna need them to do that. Both of these men are like looking weak. I don't know what happened there, but it seemed like a little like miscommunication. Viper got his leg yanked. AJ just still damaging that knee. That's good. Thanks. Love you. Thank you. Tried to go for that phenomenal forearm. It did not work. Who is winning this, y'all? Randy Orton's my pick. Uh-oh. Both of these men just testing each other's strength. He can't finish the hold. He can't get that hold. He is on his leg. Oh, it's cinched in there. Now you got it. I love AJ Styles establishing himself as a heel and submission specialist. It's a combo you didn't know that you needed. Oh, Dad says Logan Paul is a punk. What he said. MDB, honey wasn't pissed. She was pissed. I was pissed. Extremely pissed. Oh, nasty power slam. I love when he does that. Love when he does that power slam. It's so swift, so easy, so fluid. Anthony says, so you think they don't let Tiffany beat Bianca in the next round? Bianca prevail even on the hurt knee like she did tonight. I don't know. It's possible, but then that would mean like, and then what happens with Nia and Jade? Because after Nia and Jade, I don't know. I could see Nia getting this. I could see Nia winning, like getting all the way to the final. Honestly, Dad said what he said, y'all. What if we get Tama Tonga versus Gunther in the finals? Can you imagine? Oh Lord. And then you have the bloodline running into Imperium. That'll be wild. I think that's definitely a possibility. Oh, here we go. Time to make up for lost time. Where is that vintage Orton? Give it to me. Vintage Orton DDT off the rope. You gotta love it. Is Indy Hartwell a heel in WWE? It seems like she's always a babyface in NXT. Not sure where she stands as far as heel or face, but she is affiliated with Candice LeRae, so I mean, I guess it's safe to say maybe she's possibly guilty by association. I don't know. AJ for the win. MDB says AJ for the win, but I don't know, man. And we tried to go for the RKO. Didn't work. Didn't happen. Uh-oh. I smell a forearm. Here it comes. Oh, and he landed it. And he landed it. 1, 2, rope. And he grabbed the rope. Going back to really quick, going back to the QR code, when they said follow the prophecy, follow the word of the red, all I could think of when I saw that was not only the red light from the Fiend, but I also remembered Bray Wyatt's quote where he said he's the color. Oh, who's gonna go for the Styles Clash? RKO. 1, 2, 3. Yay! I win all my picks. I won all my honey pot predictions. Yay! Yay! RKO, baby. Let's go. But really quick, to go with what I was saying, all I could think about was Bray Wyatt's quote, which was, "I am the color red in a world of black and white." So they're coming soon, y'all, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to hear for it. But you know what? We just got to celebrate for a moment for our Viper, our Legend Killer, our Apex Predator, our beloved Randy Orton for the win against AJ Styles. He definitely advances on to the King of the Ring tournament, the second round. And that's the way it ends. The signature's up. No bloodline, no interruptions, no interference, no Tamatanga. Okay. They started it very underwhelming and they kind of left it a little underwhelming. But you know what? That was a little cliffhanger because we know that that it's not the end of Randy Orton versus the Bloodline in any way, shape, or form. MDB, you and I are on the same wavelength, brother. Bray Wyatt once said he's the color of red in a sea of black and white. That is true. Randy gets Mello in the Smackdown finals. That's going to be good. I kind of thought AJ Styles and Mello would be dope, but I guess this makes sense. I guess we're on the verge of seeing AJ Styles slowly ride off into the sunset. I mean, don't quote me on that just yet. It's a possibility, though. He has been mentioning it a lot. Anthony says it's over already. SmackDown went quick. What happened to Tiffany Stratton versus Michin? Tiffany and Michin, their match is going to be happening at a live house show, as discussed earlier. The same thing that's going on with Shayna Baszler and Zelina Vega. Although I did see on WWE.com that they did schedule their match for Monday Night Raw this Monday, Zelina and Shayna Baszler's match. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Maybe something will change. You never know what could happen in 48 hours. It is Friday. We still have a couple of days till Monday, and we'll see where they go from there. Dad says Wyatt family might take out Randy. Good point. MDB 999 says, let me get a Tamatanga and Tongalo with brown rice and soy sauce. I'm so done with you. I think that's it. I think time, sir. But that is all we have for tonight for SmackDown, our Honey SmackDown watch along, guys. I mean, it's pretty much it. We basically we had all of our King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring matchup tournaments. We had Carmelo Hayes advance, Randy Orton advanced, Nia Jax advanced, Jade Cargill advanced, and Bianca Belair has advanced. So this bracket is shaping up pretty nicely. And we also have, unfortunately, a champion versus champion match with Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul. That should be something I guess we should be looking forward to. I don't know. Apparently there's going to be a contract signing next week. And yeah, there's that. I mean, that was probably my least favorite thing about the night, obviously. But I give I'm going to have to give this show a good 8.5-ish. Well, you know what, 8. I'm going to just stick with an 8. Because I don't want to quite give it all the way good, because it really wasn't because of Logan Paul for me. But that's just my opinion. And you don't have to like it, but you will respect it. Yeah, and that's all we got for today, guys. I really appreciate everybody joining me. Thank you guys for tuning into Honey SmackDown Watch Along. Don't forget to follow me on all my platforms that I have. I have TikTok Wrestling with Honey, Instagram Wrestling with Honey, Facebook Wrestling W Honey, and like and subscribe. The YouTube that's going to be up and running very soon, the Wrestling with Honey podcast. Also, don't forget to check me out here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays with the crew at WWT Live to talk about all things wrestling and all current events. Don't Don't forget to check out my Honey Pot predictions every Monday and Friday before the shows begin, as well as our new NXT post show that happens every Wednesday morning. So make sure you guys tune in. WWT is cooking up a lot of good stuff, and there's still a lot of cool interviews that you guys have. If you haven't checked them out, please make sure that you do. Don't forget to check out our merch. Scan that QR code, whichever side it's on. Just make sure you check that out. And don't forget to give a shout out to the boss lady and the rest of the WWT crew. And congratulations again for the milestone of 300 episodes. For today on Women's Wrestling Talk, it was pretty amazing celebration. So if you guys didn't check out that episode, make sure you do. And unfortunately, this is where I leave you guys. And this is the part where I say thank you for joining the Honey Smackdown Watch Along. And this is Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. See you guys next week. Have a great weekend, y'all.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WWTalkpod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.